bacon. It's really good.
Bacon?
Bacon? Anybody?
Under the new rules from the 12th Imam, you can eat bacon. It's halal. You can eat bacon whenever you want.
After the prayer ended, we look up to see them taunting us in our faces with bacon. I had to relive the whole thing again.
Oh, sweet land of liberty, where the scales of justice have tipped like a drunk uncle at a family barbecue who is, in this case, drunk on tolerance, but only for the flavors that don't offend the taste buds of the leftist elites and their tax-guzzling embezzlement schemes to their various NGOs that they use to hold on to power. But picture this. You have sunny Florida, and 3 bacon-wielding buffoons decide to crash a Muslim prayer session in a parking lot like it's amateur hour at the boorish behavior Olympics. They wave strips of sizzling swine like it's a victory parade for pork rinds, bragging about their BLTs while these folks are just trying to bow to Mecca. Disruptive? Sure. Threatening? If your idea of terror is a greasy taunt. But what do prosecutors do? They hit them with a BLT felony charge with a side of hate crime. And guys, go ahead and thumb up the video right now for the algorithm. Just cost you 0 and leave me your thoughts about this incident, because what happens? The cuffs came out. The mugshots got snapped. And suddenly, these geniuses are poster boys for why Darwin had a point about natural selection skipping Florida man. But hold the mayo, because we have to compare and say the shoe on the other foot, which is my favorite litmus test. Because over at Harvard, the Ivy League's answer to a clown car, we've got a different script. Because post October 7th, 2023, when the world was still picking shrapnel out of its headlines, a pack of keffiyeh-clad crusaders spots Yoav Segev, a Jewish student minding his own business, you know, that radical act we call existing, and they swarm him like he's the last gluten-free scone at brunch. That weaponized word salad for "we're mad at you for filming our die-in tantrum." There was no bacon involved, no bragging, just straight up a physical blockade and verbal venom and bumping into him. Penalties? Hate crime charges? Really? We're talking about the left. It's as likely as a vegan winning a hot dog eating contest. Instead, the ringleaders, Ibram Barmal and Elam Tete Tamaklo, stars of the viral How to Harass 101 video, get the full Harvard hug. We're talking fat fellowships with stipends that would make other people's students' loans weep. $65,000 awarded to one of them, plus a primo slot yapping at commencement like they just cured world hunger, instead of any type of penalty for cornering and scaring a classmate. This is their punishment / reward. And don't get me started on the Rainbow Warriors, those queers for Palestine, those fabulous folks with all their glitter and grievances who'd be yeeted off of Gaza's tallest building faster than you can say gravity is the ultimate in conversion therapy. 100% guarantee after we're done with you, you will no longer be gay or living. They're out there, their fabulous flags flying, chanting from the river to the sea, which is code for destroy Israel and the Jews within, and the even spicier globalize the Intifada, which Zorhan Mondami allegedly said and will not back away from. And let's be real, is less a slogan and more a Molotov cocktail in haiku form. A clarion call to stone to death anyone with a Star of David keychain. And they scream this inches from terrified Jewish faces on campus and on varying streets. Does anything happen to these people? No sirree, Bobo. And it's free speech, they say. And frankly, that's the way it should be. They should not be punished for being boorish, for being agitators, for being bad people. We have to put up with idiots who spew the venom that we find toxic because that's what free speech is. But for the foreigners in our country hating on Jews who don't get the same rights and protections that American citizens do, when Marco Rubio dusts off his deportation Rolodex and says, hey, maybe we boot the fire starters, the left erupts like a vegan at a steakhouse. Fascist, xenophobe, Islamophobe, as if you have nothing to fear. Protect our international intifada interns. They are the future. Because nothing says progress like shielding visa holders who treat globalize the violence like it's the new kumbaya, can't we all live in peace? Cut over to Europe, that once skeptical continent, now auditioning for Sharia Got Talent. If you dare to whisper a peep about Islam's more, shall we say, interpretive verses or the grooming gangs, those euphemistic wolf packs of predators prowling British streets, turning diversity into a lifetime of therapy bills for shattered, assaulted, drugged, raped, and sometimes even murdered girls? Oh no. You don't dare criticize the diversity that brings you previously unheard of grooming gangs. That is their cultural addition to British society. Dare to find fault in this religion, in these people? No. It's straight to the slammer with you, mate. Diversity is our strength, is our motto that we keep repeating and hypnotizing the public with, and you, my friend, are undermining it. Therefore, you are a danger to public cohesiveness. Meanwhile, blasphemy laws are creeping in like roaches in the castle of our freedoms, where criticizing the caliphate in progress gets you canceled faster than a Brexit tweet. Britain's not so much great anymore as it is gulag adjacent, with imams outnumbering fish and chip shops by the year 2030 easily. Yet here in the United States of America, the supposed land of the free, we're importing this same two-tier tango. Obnoxious oafs get the hate crime hammer for waving a bacon around, while Intifada Yelpers get tenure tracks and TED Talks. It's not about defending the dimwits with the deli meat. No, that's not what I'm advocating for. But if we're slapping felonies on BLTs, why not on the folks turning campuses into combat zones? Those who are occupying the streets in prayer or in a demonstration of their power and preventing people from rightful ability to move around. This is not tolerance. It's tyranny of the tender-hearted, a dark velvet curtain over the First Amendment where hate means whatever offends the outrage Olympics committee. So, my fellow Americans, please wake up. If bacon is a felony and shame gets you a scholarship, we're not a melting pot anymore. We've become a pressure cooker, and the timer, my friends, is ticking.